Wagashi, a general term for traditional Japanese confectionery. The term wa means Japanese and gashi means confectionery. In recent years, mochi has become popular outside Japan and the confectionery is rooted in Japanese wagashi. Wagashi has various types including dried, semi-moist, and moist confectionery. It's basically a small confectionery no bigger than the palm of your hand, but each little piece of it is filled with Japanese history and culture. This video will introduce 3 charms of wagashi with the cooperation of Ōgiya. Ōgiya is a wagashi shop established in 1950 located in front of the University of Tokyo's Red Gate called Akamon. It's a warm shop run by a family. Currently, Yoichi Iwashita, the 3rd generation, and his daughter Mizuki, the 4th generation, work there as wagashi artisans. Now, let's discover the story of wagashi. Wagashi has evolved from an ancient Japanese diet affected by foreign influences. The history of wagashi goes back about 1,500 years, and it is said that its origin lies in fruits and nuts. Also, rice cultivation began in Japan before the Common Era, and the rice-based food culture spread throughout the country. From around the 7th century, Chinese food culture was introduced to Japan. The culture includes pastry made from a dough of rice or wheat flour and deep fried in oil, and dim sum, a light meal eaten in addition to regular meals. One type of dim sum was yokan, a soup made from mutton. At the time, however, Buddhist monks were prohibited from eating meat, so instead of mutton, dumplings mainly made from kneaded wheat or azuki red bean flour were used in the soup. Later, Kanten eiga was discovered and the yokan was transformed into a bar of jellied sweet azuki bean paste. In the 16th century, Portuguese and Spanish introduced confectionery using eggs and large amounts of sugar, and today, eggs are used in some wagashi. Because of Japan's rice-based food culture and history of avoiding meat consumption, wagashi often uses gluten-free and plant-based ingredients. In addition, azuki beans, one of the main ingredients in wagashi, are rich in protein, vitamin B1, iron, polyphenols, and dietary fiber. Wagashi made with gluten-free, plant-based, and nutrient-rich ingredients is open to everyone. Using those ingredients, delicate and aesthetic wagashi is made by wagashi artisans. These are dorayaki made by baking dough containing ingredients such as flour, eggs, and sugar, and then sandwiching sweet azuki bean paste between the 2 pieces. It's a simple confection, but Mizuki said that it takes about 3 years to get used to making it.
夏と冬で同じ配合で仕込んでも生地の状態って全く違うので、配合をちょっと変えたりしながらっていうのはやっぱ難しいなっていうのは思います。どら焼きの場合、鉄板の温度を180度から200度ぐらいにしたいんですけど、いちいち温度計で測るのもめんどくさいので、水弾いてその蒸発するスピードとか、あとジュっていう音っていうのを身につけて、今このぐらいの音だから何度ぐらいかなっていうのは感覚で身につけていく。あんこはこうやってすくって落とした時の山の鳴り具合、落とした時にダラーンってなったらもうちょい練ろうかなっていうので。
Dorayaki is a masterpiece made with the utmost care by the artisans. And this is nerikiri. Nerikiri is one of the most representative wagashi and is mainly composed of sweet bean paste and gyuhi, a kind of mochi made from glutinous rice flour, sugar, and mizuame starch syrup. It is often seen at tea ceremonies.
練り切りの場合全部手で作るんですけど、生地をぼかす時に生地が真っ平らにならないと全部が同じぼかし具合にならないので、手のシワとか手のこのボコボコとかを自分 の手を把握して、ここが一番平らだなっていうポイントをどんどん見つけていくって感じで、もうあれはもう数こなすしかないですね。手のシワもついちゃうわ、なんかほんとボコボコしちゃうわで 2,3 年ぐらいは苦労しました。細工も私もともと左利きなので、もう全部左でやりたかったんですけど、左で入れる細工と右で入れる細工また違うので、右でやるときもうその力の加減とかも最初難しかったです。
The little delicate nerikiri is the fruit of the efforts of the artisans. Wagashi felt that such artisanship reflects the seasons. Japan has a culture that varies the 4 seasons, and each season has its seasonal traditions. Wagashi expresses the season in various ways. One is the design. At Ōgiya in summer, you can find wagashi reflecting the summer season such as hanabi and suzuyaka. In autumn, a nerikiri representing ginkgo leaves appears. As autumn deepens, the yellow part becomes larger to express the change of the season. The next way is kamei. Kamei is the name given to each wagashi apart from the name of the type of it, such as nerikiri or yokan. Although there are differences between individual wagashi shops, most kamei are derived from waka and haiku poetry, beauty of nature, local history, and famous places in Japan. One example is the nerikiri, which expresses the autumn leaves. This nerikiri is sometimes given kamei tatsuta. The kamei is derived from a waka poem. Such beauty unheard of even in times when lots of mysterious things happening. Tatsuta River tie-dyed its water in red with autumn leaves. The Tatsuta River, which runs through Nara Prefecture, central Japan, has long been famous for its autumn leaves. The famous waka poem describes how the autumn leaves fall on the surface of the water, which is incredibly beautiful and looks like a red tie-dye. In addition, the aroma and taste of wagashi can also reflect the seasons. In autumn, you can feel the season through wagashi made with autumn ingredients such as yuzu citrus and chestnuts. In this way, wagashi is full of Japanese culture that allows you to enjoy the characteristics of each season. Each little piece of wagashi is filled with Japanese history and culture with ingredients, artisanship, and reflection of seasons.
若者の和菓子離れとか進んでるので、レモンのきんとんあんにしたりして、もっと洋菓子っぽくさせて、もっと和菓子がみんなにとって身近な存在になるようにいろいろ考えて作ってはいます。で、海外の方からも今和菓子とっても人気なので、写真映えするような色にしたり、デザインとかも可愛らしくさせるように工夫して作ってます。
While wagashi has continued to evolve with the times, it has the unwavering charm based on Japanese history and culture at its heart.
正しい日本の和菓子が海外に広まるようにっていうのは願望でもありますし、なんか日本人にとっても和菓子屋さんって格式高くって入りにくいって思ってる方も結構多くいらっしゃるので、そういう方でも全然そんなことなくて全然入りやすいお店だよっていうのも日本の方にも広まってほしいですね。
Wagashi may broaden your world and enrich your life.